Hi everyone, David Ward. It is Tuesday, April 19th, 2022 at 11:50 a.m. Central Time in the U.S. Hope everyone's doing okay today. I'm doing okay. Go ahead and start with this analysis. We may get back to this chart in a minute. Let's go to the near-term group. Of course, those of you familiar with the indicators, when this green RSI popped back up in the 12-hour, down here in the bottom left-hand corner, red RSI made contact with the green while the green's going up, indicating upward pressure, and it did so above level 30. We already know pretty decent odds of running up to the basis. Same thing here in the 8-hour. Red RSI and blue LSMA are both above level 30 right here when that occurred. So decent odds of running up to the white aqua upper. Same thing here. Blue LSMA was already above level 30. Red RSI was just below level 30, knowing that the next candle, the one after that, we could be up at the white aqua upper. The 24-hour. Later on, when the green RSI turned up, red RSI was on the verge of going above level 30 right here. We know we have decent odds of going up from the white lower B band to the basis. At that particular time, it was about 11% between the white upper and the white lower, which means we have a potential 5.5% move up to potentially the basis, especially with the green RSI getting close to level 50, which is yellow, synonymous with the yellow dotted basis. So we knew that there was a pretty decent odds of going up to the basis at 42,678, within proximity of that. The kicker is this blue LSMA. It is so low, below level 30. To increase our odds of going up to the white aqua upper, that blue LSMA needs to be on the verge of going above this white level 30. So our current resistance, we would have to say, is the basis at 42,678 in the daily. We need to see what the next daily looks like, where the blue LSMA is. Will it keep climbing to end up going up to the white aqua upper? But if we're to go above the basis and remain above the basis for a sustained period of time, both the red RSI and blue LSMA, both of them, like right here, both of them have to get above level 50 if we want to go above the yellow dotted basis and remain above the basis for a sustained period of time. But once that red RSI goes below level 50, yeah, there's a chance that we can go below the basis. And then once the blue LSMA goes below level 70, if we're not already at the white aqua lower, we're likely going to be. With the blue LSMA going below level 50 now we can stay below the yellow dotted basis for a sustained period of time. If we want to get back up above the basis for a sustained period of time, both the red RSI and blue LSMA in the daily need to get above level 50 for us to get above the basis and remain above the basis for a sustained period of time. Yes, it's possible to shoot on up to the white aqua upper, let's say the next candle. If we did that, we're overextended up. We're overextended up. That next candle, that blue LSMA might be on the verge of going above level 20, but not even above level 30 yet. So if we went up to that white aqua upper between 45 and 46,500, between 45,100 and 46,500, if we went up to that, the next candle, we're overextended too soon. Expect it to pull back to at least the basis. Expect it to pull back at least to around 42.5. That may be what some of you swing traders may want to wait for. You may want to wait on this blue LSMA in the daily to get a little higher, because there's a decent chance this basis may be our resistance. That may be it for now, and we pull back down to the white lower or aqua lower. to give time for the blue LSMA to rise, to get on the verge of going above level 30. Then, if we see that, then it may be worth an opportunity of a swing trade then, of potentially going up higher. And note I said potentially going up higher. Yeah, this is good with the blue LSMA above level 30, but the red RSI needs to get above level 30 in this 2-day time frame. It's down pretty low. That's why I'm still seeing 42,555, 42,555, the basis in the 2-day acting as resistance. You can't help but wonder if this green RSI doesn't even go up that high and the blue LSMA ends up falling even further in the 3-day. It's still looking more like sideways at the moment. $42,435, the basis in the weekly. The red RSI is just above level 50, just above the basis. So can we go just a little above the basis in the weekly, around 43K? Sure, that is possible. I'm in the midterm group. That green RSI would have to turn up the next candle to stand a chance of going up from the basis, providing the blue LSMA gets above level 30 in the 8-day, but that's 3 days, 8 hours from now. The way that 10-day looks, I just don't see us getting up to the basis at 47K in the 10-day anytime soon, not yet. A good sign in this 11-day, where the red RSI is currently located, yeah, the green RSI is trying to overextend down to go below level 30, to go below the white lower down to the aqua lower. Man, that's some small writing there. Let's get that up to 20. It's hard to know just yet. 11 days, 8 hours, 8 days, 8 hours. If we're to go down again one more time from here, that's still a while yet to be seen. That green RSI in the 2-week would have to keep coming down as well. The red RSI would need to turn down below level 30 to go below the white lower. We're just not really seeing that yet. The green RSI came up here when the red RSI was right at the white lower, level 30. But the green RSI came up and we held support at the white lower. Yeah, we have to say 42,700, which is approximately the basis, the yellow dotted basis in the daily. Yeah, we can see us going there. That's current resistance for the next daily candle, it appears. 42,550 is the basis in the 2-day. 42,650, let's say, is the basis in the 24-hour. Yeah, this would be a tough one here for a swing trade. Of course, I'm not providing scalp signals. If I was, I would have been on here earlier, potentially pointing out that one there, but and that was maybe 2.5% spread there in the 8 hour. You know, the spread here just isn't enough to justify, there's not enough reward to justify the risk I would be taking there. If I wanted to scalp, I would be looking for one of 23 other pairs that I'm monitoring rather than just Bitcoin. And believe me, there's been better pairs to scalp that I've been watching. Of course, I haven't been trading. I'm looking forward to trading here very soon. It's time to get back to work. That red RSI in the 2-day and 3-day has a lot of work to do. Yes, it's good that the blue LSMA is above level 30. In fact, it's above level 50, you know, so yeah, we can go up to the white aqua upper, but in order for that to occur, the red RSI needs to get on up above level 30. Well, we still have 2 days, 7 hours remaining in the current 3-day candle. I would not be too feisty just yet, too eager, too anxious to want to get into a swing trade here just yet. I'm just not convinced just yet. Goodness. We see upward pressure can be triggered with the red RSI closing above level 50 in the 12 hour, and do so before the white energy in the 6 hour comes down below level 50. You know, we already see potential for expansion up here in the 6 hour with the red RSI and blue LSMA both going above level 50. Just as whenever the blue LSMA got above level 50 here along with the red RSI in the 4 hour, we started opening up, started getting some expansion up, trying to get expansion up in the 8 hour. This 15-minute acts like it wants to potentially go back down. Let's see. Blue LSMA is up pretty high in the 30-minute, and especially the 90-minute in the 2 hour. With it's just now triggering upward pressure in the 8 hour with the energy quite high. Upward pressure continues until that energy gets down to level 50 in the 8 hour. Yeah, I can see us going up to 42,677, the basis in the daily. The next daily candle that begins in approximately 7 hours, though, this thing might slowly trickle up to the white aqua upper a couple of days from now, by the end of this weekly candle. We'll need to see if that green RSI can shoot back up and we can get on up above the basis, going up towards the white aqua upper. Three days, 7 hours till the next 4-day candle. Basis at 41,773. Red RSI would have to make a turn to go up in that 4-day. Each candle being a period of 4 days. Just be careful if we go up to the white aqua upper, y'all, in the 2-day or the 1-day. If we hit up to within proximity of that white upper with this blue LSMA this low in the daily and the red RSI this low in the 2-day, we go above that basis with the red RSI this low, nowhere near level 50 to justify us going up above the yellow dotted basis, to go above the yellow dotted basis to the white aqua upper. If we all of a sudden shot up like that, be careful. That's a good sign of overextension up. Expect it to at least pull right back down to the basis if we did that. If not lower, that could have been a bull trap and we end up falling lower. Yeah, there's still a lot of unknown at the moment, y'all. There's still a lot of unknown at the moment as far as a swing signal. And again, I'm not providing scalping signals. I will very soon here on the website when I'm awake. So we have to look at 42,676. Let's just say 42,675 is current resistance on the remaining 7 hours in this current daily candle. The next daily candle, if we go up to that white aqua upper, the next daily candle with this blue LSMA this low, that white aqua upper is 45,000 to 46,000 currently. The next candle will be around 44,700 to 46,200. 44,700 to 46,200. That's near the white aqua upper in the 2-day time frame. With the red RSI nowhere near level 50 and we're up at the white aqua upper, if we did that, again, we're overextended up. Expect it to come back down at least to around the basis at 42,550. If not lower, coming back down to the white aqua lower because the red RSI needs to get above level 30, which is white, to justify the price action going above and remaining above this white lower B band, to justify it going up from the white lower towards the basis and remaining. But there's just a lot of work that has to get done with this red RSI in the 2-day and the blue LSMA in the 1-day or daily, 24 hour. So again, 42,675 is current resistance for the next 7 hours. The next daily candle, if we go up to the white aqua upper, we're overextended. If we go up to the white aqua upper, the next daily candle, we are overextended up, mainly because of how low the red RSI is in the 2-day. We're just not quite ready to go up. Could we end up trickling up slowly over time before then, bam, shooting up, allowing time for the red RSI to get on up here? So keep an eye on the red RSI in the 2-day. It gets closer to level 30 to going up from it. Yeah, there's a chance of going up to the white aqua upper, but be careful that that's moon time, because that could be a bull trap before then falling right back down. Because I'm just not convinced just yet seeing this 8-day, 9-day, 10-day, and 11-day. All it takes is that green RSI turning back up in the 2-week. We have another 5 days, 7 hours before a new 2-week candle. Will the green RSI continue falling down? The red RSI is good that it's way above level 30. But I'm just not convinced that this is a reversal to sustained upward pressure yet. I'm just not convinced of that. That blue LSMA needs to get above level 30 in the 18-day. That just begun. We have 17 days, 7 hours. We're into the first day of this 18-day candle. 45,000 is the basis. Could we potentially go to the basis? That's definitely resistance right now. Yeah, the red RSI is above level 30 to suggest, yeah, there's potential to go up to the basis, but if we want to go up from the basis to the white aqua upper, the next 18-day candle, will that blue LSMA get above level 30? That remains to be seen. We're just not quite there yet. It looks like we're getting close. I like how the 19-day, the 20-day, the 21-day or 3-week, the red RSI and blue SMA are above level 30 in all of those time frames, so that we still leave the option open to run up to the white aqua upper eventually. Each one of these candles, I mean, many days for each candle to play out, y'all. So in my opinion, we're not quite ready to see moon time yet. In fact, we could still be in distribution. You know, we just don't know yet. If we're still in distribution, this was an upthrust last point of supply, meaning another upthrust last point of supply in phase E. In other words, here was the first one, here was the second one, here was the third one. Yes, you can have multiple upthrust last point of supply events in phase D or phase E, either one. Let's look at this one as an example. This was multiple upthrust last point of supply events in phase D, as in delta, that I'm about to show here. In phase D right here, when we came down with a sign of weakness in phase D as in delta, we then followed up with an upthrust last point of supply event, double top upthrust last point of supply event, came back down. You wouldn't call that a sign of weakness. We came up with another upthrust last point of supply in phase D, came back down, but again, we did not go below this initial sign of weakness here. So we're still in phase D. We have yet to go below this to have a sign of weakness in phase E yet. We then have another upthrust last point of supply event, phase D. So that was 1, 2, 3. Last point of supply, last point of supply, last point of supply, last point of supply. Bam! Now we have a sign of weakness in phase E. That also ended up being our selling climax in November 2018. That ended up being our selling climax, automatic rally, second test of support, simple rally. But that was 3 upthrust last point of supply events in phase D, as in delta. It's also possible to have 3 upthrust last point of supply events in phase E before then going down with another sign of weakness in phase E. That is still possible. I'm not going to rule that out. This 10-week seems to suggest a potential to eventually fall to the basis. Red RSI and blue SMA both get below level 70. That increases the odds even more of falling to the basis. Looks like they're on the verge of that in the 12-week. So that's why I'm saying I'm just not convinced yet that we're no longer in distribution. I am not convinced yet. Sorry this one's taking a little while. I'm just giving this a thorough look over. There's still 6 days, 7 hours remaining in this candle. This 23-day before, yeah, we still have a lot of work to do. The blue LSMA needs to get above level 30 here. Yeah, there's a chance to go up to the basis at 47K. Maybe. But right now our momentum, that's what the white energy represents, right now our momentum is currently coming down. Upward pressure cannot continue if that red RSI is not above level 50. The very moment that energy turns down, the price action is coming down. Yeah, 42,675. 42,675 is our current resistance. Could we go higher the next candle? Yes, that is possible. If we did, where could we potentially go up to? Maybe 43,643. That's the 50 moving average. Well, excuse me, let's say 43,130. 43,130, the next 3-day candle. 43,380. I think that's more like it. 43,380. Upwards just shy of the white upper. The next 3-day candle. Because the blue LSMA is above level 30. It's just the red RSI has got to get above level 30. Right now it's trending down. And I've already mentioned the 2-day red RSI is not even above level 30 to justify us going up to the white aqua upper. We still have 1 day, 7 hours remaining in the current 2-day candle. That's what's telling me that I would not be surprised at all if the basis is still acting as resistance the next daily candle at around 42,400. That would be our resistance, 42,400. Because again, we're just not quite ready yet, in my opinion, to see sustained long-term upward pressure with the price action going up above the basis and remaining above the basis for a long period of time, because this red RSI and blue LSMA both in that 2-day need to get above level 50. So 42,675, the basis, and the daily is our current resistance. Let's wait and see what's going on the next daily candle and then the next 2-day candle, because I'm just not convinced that we're going. Could this be the beginning of long-term sustained upward pressure? Sure, but do we know or have better odds of that occurring yet? No. Not with the red RSI as low as they are right now in the 2-day and 3-day, and how low the blue LSMA is in the daily. 42,675 is current resistance. If we fell back from the basis, look at the white lower holding support. Initially, because it could end up eventually turning back down, but that would take a few days. We still have 5 days, 7 hours remaining in this current weekly candle. Yeah, I'm just not seeing a higher high than the previous high. Just not seeing that yet. Yeah, we got a higher low than the previous low, but will we get a higher high than the previous high? That remains to be seen. That still needs several more days for. If the red RSI got above level 70 and the blue LSMA was right here at level 40, yeah, we could see expansion up. We could see expansion up, but that's 1, 2, 3 candles at best, but more than likely 4 days, 4 daily candles in order to potentially see expansion. But pay attention to where the blue LSMA is the next daily candle. I'll probably have to poke back in here to sometime during the next daily candle, because in this short-term group we still see upward pressure here for a bit, especially with how high the blue LSMA is in the 90-minute time frame. Whereas the blue LSMA needs to come below level 50 in this 90-minute time frame in order for us to not just go below the basis, but to go below the basis and remain below the basis for a sustained period of time. that blue LSMA is so high in the 90 minute, we just don't see that happening anytime soon as far as us going down below the basis and remaining below the basis for a long period of time in the 90 minute time frame. We just do not see that with how high the blue LSMA is currently. And don't forget, we just have upward pressure triggered now in the 8 hour. When this red RSI closes above level 50, about 6.5 hours from now, upward pressure is triggered that lasts until the white energy comes down to level 50, but the pressure race we're really watching is the 6 hour. When this red RSI closes above level 50, upward pressure continues until the white energy comes down to level 50. Both the red RSI and blue SMA, both of them going above level 50 here, so we're not surprised to see some expansion of the B bands. They're opening up. Could we potentially expand up near this purple upper or the red upper at 42,215, or the next 6 hour candle at 42,400? Sure, that's very possible. 42,400 is right at the basis in the daily at 42,675. Just remind you, if we go up to that white aqua upper in the daily, the next daily candle we're overextended up, expected to fall back down at least to the basis, wherever the basis is at that time, and the basis may be a little bit lower than around 42 instead of 42,675. All right, I'm going to go and call this quits, y'all. If you don't mind, take a moment and click like if you haven't subscribed. Want to get notified, click that bell icon as well, and I'll probably see y'all within the next 24 to 36 hours again to provide another update. And my neck is finally getting a bit better. My back is getting better where I can sit a little longer, so I'm fixed to get back to work with a lesson or two on the website. But I'm going to go and call this quits. And as always, you know the drill. Let's stay awesome.